Okay, so here's how we make a tiny trump from a pizza box. First thing we're going to do is we're going to get our template that we have printed out on paper and tape it together. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is cut off margins. So far so good. Okay. That's pretty good. That's good enough. Alright, now we got our pizza box, and we want to make sure of a few things. First thing we're going to do, make sure it's not gross. Not gross. Got that down. I'm going to flatten it. Okay, it's important that we cut off this fold because the legs are going to go here, and we don't want the legs to go here, otherwise it's going to have like a broken ankle basically. So we're going to cut that first. This over there. And for this you just need a decent pair of scissors. I want to make sure that when I put him down, the head, you know, there's often these like little tabs here. I want to make sure that the head is right in between that. Right in between those tabs. Okay, in between the tabs, in between the tabs. And I'm just going to tape him to the cardboard like so. Another important note, you want to tape him to the bottom of the cardboard box, okay? Not to the top, because we're not going to be able to write on this. Most likely we will not be able to write on that, so we're going to get to the writing later, but we want to make sure that he's on the bottom. Okay. Is just really just cut this down to a really basic, manageable size. So I'm going to do that. Alright, done with you. Thank you, delicious pizza, for your service. Okay, so now I'm just going to work in large chunks. I will tape the head down, but before I do that, I kind of want to just get in this swoosh zone. And you'll notice that we're obviously cutting away the parts that we taped, so as we get closer to the edge, we'll just re-tape. Okay, well, we've done the easy parts. Now we dig in for the fine detail work. Doing this right, it should definitely remind you of art class in elementary school. Nice little manicure. The head is actually easier than it might appear. So start from the top, and you're kind of going to work in a step function. So we're going to do this cut. Then we're going to constantly go in diagonals. So to that, I'm going to go in the diagonal of his nose right now. Alright, so that's it. And now we're going to just take the tape off and see how we did. We could always reuse this for another one. So, keep that. And it looks pretty good. Alright. Now, we're just going to write on it. So you're obviously free to write whatever you like. I have printed out one of the templates from the website. The link below, I guess, to find that. And I'm going to do my best of copying it on there. So what helps is a Sharpie, ruler, and a pencil. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do the hashtag. And you really kind of want to put this right at crotch level. That's just ideal. The tiny and tinytrump. So wherever you think that is. If you do notice there's a bend in the hips, I'm going to put the top line there and the bottom line about 1.25 inches below it. And that's where I'm going to put the hashtag. So it's always good to kind of draw it out in pencil first. You can kind of look at it if you like. There is tracing paper, which is super easy. You could Google how to do that, and you would just put this on, put tracing paper here, put this on here. But anyway, you could do it with tracing paper. I'm just going to do it manually. So I'm going to start with the R in the middle and do the other letters on the side of it. Okay, there's my sketch. So I'm a lefty, I'm going to start over here. Done. There it is. Your first tinytrump. So then you could erase the lines if you drew any. And then you write something else on the other side, whatever you like. And don't forget to take a picture of it, hashtag it, tinytrump, and put it someplace where it's not going to hurt anybody. Important. There you go. Congratulations. You're doing something.